afternoon, guys. We are going to make a lava lamp today. You'll need a couple of things before you get started. You'll need a wide base jar of some sort. Now this is a Jif peanut butter jar and we recycle, so I'm going to use it. Before you begin using it though, you need to measure down from the top 2 to 3 inches. And what we're going to put inside this jar cannot come up above that. So measure down from the top 2 to 3 inches, okay? So now we're going to have some vegetable oil, some water, some food coloring, and an Alka-Seltzer to get a reaction. So we're going to first fill the jar 3/4 up to that red line of oil. You can use smaller container if you want to, if you do not have a lot of cooking oil, if your mom won't let you borrow some or use some, because you cannot get this back. So 3/4 up, approximately, of cooking oil. And then the rest of it, I'm going to fill with water. Now I know something about water and oil. They do not mix. The molecules in water are polar, which means they attract each other. So they're going to come together, and water is dense. It's denser than the oil, and the molecules in oil are non-polar, which means they do not attract, so there's more space. So it's less dense. Oil is less dense than water. Water will settle to the bottom, and it did, and the oil is on top. It's setting on top of the water. And you can see that because it's clear here, and the oil is yellow. So it has done its separation. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to take whichever food coloring you like. I'm going to use, I don't know what this is, hot pink maybe? And I'm going to add 10 drops of the food coloring to my mixture. And we're going to watch what the food coloring does. I'm going to add a little bit more. It falls down into little round balls through the oil, and it sets on top of the water. Pretty cool stuff already. It did not mix. It just fell straight down through the oil, and it stayed together. Notice it is dropping through the water now. It took a while for it to drop. There goes another. And now it is mixing in the bottom. So what we want to do is we want to let those fall down for a moment. And it says wait until all the water droplets break. Wait until all the water droplets from your food coloring break through the oil water line and burst into the water. So we've got a couple of more to go down. So we're waiting for those to go. There went another one on this side, and there's still a couple setting right on top of the oil. So we're going to wait. They're right over here on this side. I see them sitting on top of the oil. And there went one. There went another. On down through there. There went another, and we have 1 or 2 more. And there went another. So it says to wait until those have fallen through. And I think we have one. There went another. And I think we are done. Okay, so now it says to take the Alka-Seltzer and drop it into your oil water mixture along with the food coloring. And when you drop it in, there's going to be a reaction. And the Alka-Seltzer is going to produce carbon dioxide gas bubbles, which stick to the water droplets. And the water-gas combo is less dense than the vegetable oil. And so they're going to rise to the top. The gas bubbles are then going to break apart and release into the air. And the water will sink back down, and the whole process is going to start over again. So let's see what is about to happen. And the gas bubbles are rising up to the top. And as they release, the water falls back down. And it starts over again. So the reaction, the chemical reaction of the Alka-Seltzer in the water is carbon dioxide mixing with water, makes the bubbles that float up, because gas floats up. And then once the bubbles release, the water goes back down to start the process over. That was pretty cool. I wonder if it'll do it twice. Let's do it one more time and see what happens. There's still bubbles on the top coming back down. This time I'm going to do it more in the middle. My aim wasn't too good on the last one. And it can do it again. That's just nice to watch. So try it at home, see what happens, and then share your videos. Bye-bye. Have a good